Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. And I was about to do the quick 3 tarot, but a lot of interesting things were happening. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to do energy and predictions. This is going to be really, really short for this. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, also the love readings, the general readings, and the money readings are up for all of the signs for the month of August. So if you haven't listened to your readings and you want to, definitely feel free to do so. On the YouTube channel, you can go to the playlist, click on your sign, and then you will see all of your readings there. If you're listening to the podcast, then unfortunately, they don't have a way to filter it, so you have to scroll all the way through. I'm doing a Lionsgate reading in a few days because I totally forgot about the Lionsgate, which is August the 8th. And then, of course, I'm doing the full moon in Aquarius reading for the collective in a few days as well. The new moon in Leo reading for the collective is already up if you want to listen to that. When it comes to those readings or anything, when I talk about predictions or what have you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person reading the energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now, one thing that happened when I started to work on the quick 3 tarot for today, which it is August the 4th, Thursday, is that I was about to literally say March the 5th. I have no idea, which is strange because March is the third month in the year, and then 5, so 3 plus 5 is 8, which gives you August. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe there was something that happened around March the 5th. I'm trying to think. What moon? Oh gosh. I'm just having a moment this morning. So August is the full moon in Aquarius. July was Capricorn. June was Sagittarius. May was Scorpio. April was Libra. March was Virgo. That might be what it was about, with the full moon in Virgo. I feel for some of you, because usually they say it's like the new moon and the full moon are 6 months apart. There may be something of significance that happened in March in regards to the full moon that now you may see something in this new moon in Virgo coming up, which the new moon in Virgo is August the 28th, I think. I have to double check that, but I know it's at the end of August, the new moon in Virgo. So for some of you, there may be something of significance happening. Also, another thing I had heard was pregnancy when I was doing the cards and whatnot. Some of you may have nostalgia in regards to a situation, and it may have been something that you've dealt with for a while, but now it's become toxic and you're looking for the cycle to end, because 10 of Swords came out yesterday, 10 of Wands came out today. So that's 2 10s and ending a cycle. Also, with 2 10s, 10 plus 10 is 20, which I think a judgment, where it's about making a judgment call. A decision has to be made. Now, that may be you making the decision or it may be someone else making the decision. The Emperor did show up, so it could be this Emperor making a decision about something. The 6 of Pentacles did show up as well, so that is unexpected income, is unexpected karma balancing out, because usually with the 6 of Pentacles, the scales are on most tarot decks with that card. So it's something about karmically being paid what you're owed is what it can be. But also it can be like inheritance, sudden cash infusion, promotion, things of that nature. What else was going on at the time? Also, there will be a passionate new start in something where you're deciding that it's like, this is what gets me going. This is what's the word? This is what lights me up. This is what makes me want to wake up in the morning. Because you know how you have certain things that you do and you're kind of like, okay, I'm doing it, but it doesn't fulfill you emotionally. I honestly feel for some of you, whatever this new cycle is, because again, Ten of Swords came out yesterday, Ten of Wands came out today. There is a cycle definitely coming to an end. And for those of you that this is resonating with, you felt like you were stuck because Two of Swords came out today for a while. But now, judgment is in the process of happening and the scales are balancing for this situation to remove you from the cycle. I honestly believe you will be removed naturally from the cycle that you are in to close it out so you can begin new. And this new cycle that you are beginning, I do not feel that it will be a short-term cycle. I feel it will be a long-term cycle. That may have been part of the indecision that you had because you didn't want to just go from one timeline dealing with what you were dealing with for all of these years and then just go into another timeline to quickly remedy the situation for a short period of time. You're looking for something that you can carry with you down the long term. You're not looking for something that's 6 or months or 1 year. You're looking for something to carry with you years down the line. So that was the energy I was picking up. Trying to think. I mentioned the pregnancy, and also like with the pregnancy, it's going to be a very huge surprise, very unexpected for those that find themselves in that timeline. Trying to think of anything else. And I just heard September the 7th. Whatever's going on September the 7th. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And now I just heard September the 16th as well. And May the 16th. If any of those dates resonate with you, obviously September has not happened yet. Maybe something of significance may happen. Maybe you want to write that down and just see if it resonates with you. There may be something of significance on, and it's strange because September the 7th, and then I heard September the 16th. 1 plus 6 is 7, so that's a 7. So there may be something specifically in regards to the number 7 that is of significance. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Give me the silence for those who are listening to the podcast. It's just I'm trying to be silent so I can hear is what I'm doing. Because I'm actually about to wrap this up. Someone may have forgot about a bill that is due. Maybe that's going to happen, where something's going to be due on one of those dates, or you're going to get something in the mail saying, hey, you need to pay this. I feel someone may have forgot about a bill or something. So just throwing that out there. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. See if there's anything else that I hear before I wrap this up. Okay. Something about an announcement. But I can't tell if this is a how can I put this? I can't tell if it's an announcement for like an individual making an announcement or something like a worldwide announcement. I'm having trouble discerning that. I feel like it might be a worldwide announcement that may be happening. Maybe that's what's happening in September. Who knows? But yeah, something of significance. Also, and I just heard someone is going to come to you, and that explains why the moon card came out too. Someone is about to bring some information to you as well. There's going to be some information brought to you. And I don't feel that this is good or bad information. I just feel like it's information. It's just like, okay, well, all right, type of stuff. I don't feel like it's like, oh my God, or, oh, that's great. I just feel like it's like, oh, okay, I guess. So yeah, don't be surprised if somebody, I just heard worthless information. So don't be surprised if somebody brings you worthless information. But yeah, let me go ahead and get going. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.